I mean, I've received so many phones in the past, but trust me when I tell you, Apple does go the extra way. This is not just any brown box. This is a box which has these tabs on either side with arrows pointing. And when I do that, the box of the iPhone 15 Pro Max over here just pops out without me having to poke my fingers inside the box. I mean, you have to give it to Apple for their awesome presentation. And here it is. This is the latest and the greatest iPhone 15 Pro Max with some titanium, and this is the blue color which I got. And let us go ahead and unbox this bad boy. So you have a pull tab on the top, you have a pull tab on the bottom, and then the next thing you need to do is you need to lift up the top part, and here it is. iPhone 15 Pro Max in the color blue. That looks pretty awesome. You have your braided Type C. Yeah. Can't talk about the new iPhone 15s without talking about USB Type C. But yes, Type C to Type C cable. And this is braided. White color, braided, feels pretty good. Then you have designed by Apple in California. You do have an Apple sticker and some other instructions which we really don't care about at this point. And this here is the iPhone 15 Pro Max in blue. Let us take off this thing. And first things first, let us check out the USB Type-C port on the bottom. Here it is, USB Type-C port on the iPhone 15 Pro Max in all its glory. So here it is, iPhone 15 Pro Max on the right, iPhone 14 Pro on the left. Now, once I pick up the iPhone 15 Pro Max, I am telling you, you would be surprised to hear that this actually feels lighter than the iPhone 14 Pro. And here it is. We have stainless steel sides on the iPhone 14 Pro. 15 Pro Max has the titanium, and the best part which I like about the 15 Pro Max is that the corners here are a bit rounded on this side and on this side as well. And of course, this here is the action button which they have brought to the iPhone 15 Pro series this year. Of course, on the back you have your triple camera setup. And as for the color, here is a comparison of the color on the 14 Pro and the 15 Pro Max. Both of these are blue, but this one here, under the same lighting conditions, the iPhone 15 Pro Max blue does look a bit different from the iPhone 14 Pro blue. Now, as for the fingerprints, you can already see that there are smudges already showing up on the titanium rails on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and the back here is frosted finish, and the fingerprints are not that prominent, but on the sides, which are your titanium sides, the fingerprints are definitely more visible along with the smudges. We don't know how it is going to hold up. There have been some rumors and some pictures on the internet wherein they say that you have some fading effect going on around the volume button and the action button, but that would be part of a long-term review of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. But for the initial hands-on, yes, I am super impressed with the weight reduction. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the 14 Pro here definitely feels more heavier than the 15 Pro Max. And before you ask me, hey Manchi, why did you go with the 15 Pro Max? Well, I actually wanted the 5x telephoto lens, which, Apple being Apple, they did not add it to the 15 Pro this year. So they actually forced me to buy the 15 Pro Max. But the walled garden, you have to live by their rules. All in all, I think I'm pretty happy with this blue color which I got. Of course, do let me know in the comments on this video what videos you would like to see about the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and what do you think of this awesome blue color which I have here for the iPhone 15 Pro Max.